Hello YouTube, this is Frugal and this is the Frooglesim news for today, Sunday, March 19th, 2017. First up, Ultimate Traffic Live was previewed this week. Steve Halpern of Flight 1 this week made a forum post previewing Ultimate Traffic Live. Now, of course, this is the latest version of fan favorite Ultimate Traffic. It has a completely overhauled user interface by the looks of things from the screenshots he posted, and the screenshots and the live in the name seem to imply that live traffic data from the real world is used. However, Steve's initial post only talks about routes based on real world sits and stars, and the follow-up comment to another forum user states, in quotes, "The live concept is not based around ATC, but more about how the simulation can adapt to different scenarios or conditions within the sim, for example, flight delays," end quote. Regardless, Ultimate Traffic is regarded by many as one of the best traffic add-ons out there, and I'm looking forward to seeing this at launch for FSX and Prepared version 3. More information at the ultimatetraffic.flight1.net link in the show notes below. Next up, Wing Creations Shizuoka, or Romeo Juliet November Sierra. Wing Creations this week released Mount Fuji Shizuoka. I can't pronounce that airport. It is Japan's newest airport, and it started handling flights in 2009 with a 2,200 meter runway. That was almost immediately extended to 2,500 meters, and the faded markings of the old 2,200 meter runway are in fact still visible in the real airport and of course in this scenery. It features a custom land class as well as 4 seasons of photoreal textures, accurate modeling based on actual airport field survey data, and also includes Shizuhama Air Base, Miho Airfield, Shimizu Port, and Yaitsu Port. It's available for FSX and Prepared and will cost you €19. More information at the Sim Market link in the show notes below. Next up, A1R Design Bureau's Yak 55M. Now, this story was pointed out to me by a viewer last week. Thanks very much for the lead. Of course, this model is the Yak 55M, a single-seat, single-engine, all-metal competition aerobatic aircraft. It features HD textures with specular bump and reflection mapping, and from the screenshots at least, it looks absolutely superb. The aircraft comes with 5 liveries, a full custom sound set and animated virtual cockpit, authentic 3D gauges, and of course, most importantly of all, accurate flight dynamics. It also comes with a full PDF user guide to get you started with this wild aircraft. It's available right now for FSX and Prepared version 2 or 3, and the price is €16.95. More information at the a1r-db.com link in the show notes below. Next up, over to X-Plane and San Diego from Icarus. X-Aviation this week announced the release of KSAN HD for X-Plane. Interestingly, although this was developed by Icarus Simulations, it's actually based on assets provided to them by Latin VFR from their FSX and Prepared version of San Diego. Awesome to see stuff like this happening now for X-Plane. San Diego is of course the 3rd busiest airport in California and the busiest single runway airport in the USA. The Icarus scenery features completely accurate modeling of KSAN itself as well as the surrounding city, and also features ortho imagery for real-world accuracy. The scenery comes with custom HDR lighting for X-Plane 10 and 11 and high-resolution day and night textures, and is compatible with the AutoGate plugin for all except 2 of the gates. It's available right now from X-Aviation for X-Plane 10 and 11 for Mac, Windows and Linux, and will cost you $19.95. Sticking with X-Plane, V-Sky Labs AeroPro Eurofox has released. Now, this was another release that was pointed out to me by a viewer last week. Thanks for the lead. I'd never heard of the real aircraft before, but apparently AeroPro is a Slovakian aircraft builder formed in 1990. 2 versions of the AeroPro Eurofox were produced, a tail dragger and a tricycle gear configuration. Both versions are a high-wing single-engine aircraft with 2 seats and foldable wings, sold both ready to fly and in kit form, powered by either a Rotax 912UL or a 912ULS engine. V-Sky Labs plan to cover both landing gear variants, but currently only the tricycle gear version is included, with the other coming later in an update. The model focuses on simplicity, like the aircraft itself, with accurate flight dynamics, also features HD textures and a very good looking 3D model. Now, their website links to both the original manufacturer's website as well as actual operating and maintenance manuals for the real deal, which is kind of cool. The price is a very reasonable $8, and it's available right now for both X-Plane 10 and X-Plane 11. Next up, DCS F5E Aggressor's Air Combat Maneuver Campaign. The latest campaign for DCS World from Maple Flag has released. It puts you in the role of aggressor pilot with the 65th Aggressor Squadron based at Nellis Air Force Base, and the campaign is based on real-world procedures, pitting you in a series of red versus blue exercises. Campaign missions see you flying against dissimilar aircraft, including the F-4E, F-14, F-15, F-18, Mirage, MiG-29, and MiG-21. It also includes 11 single-player practice missions. The campaign features 1,800 voiceovers, 49 pages of briefing material, and as always with DCS World Campaigns is a very reasonable $9.99. More information at the digitalcombatsimulator.com link in the show notes below. And final bit of news, some of you are already aware of this, but FlightSimCon 2017 is heading our way. Now, FlightSimCon has outgrown the museum in Bradley where it's normally based, and this year will take place in the Sheraton Hartford Hotel at Bradley International Airport. Aer Lingus and Embry-Riddle recently got added to the growing sponsor list of the event, and the exhibitor list is also growing weekly, with recent additions including Pilot Edge, Dovetail, Laminar Research, Fly Inside, FSFX Packages, Noble Flight Simulations, Sim Innovations, TFDI Design, VATSTAR, and Volair Sim, bringing the total number of exhibitors currently to 25, including other notables like Quality Wings, J'Aviator, Orbex, GoFlight, and JustFlight. The event takes place, as always, in the middle of June. It's June 10th and June 11th. It is the largest flight simulation-focused event in North America and is incredibly well worth attending. Unfortunately for me, due to pressures of work, I had to turn down the opportunity this year to attend and give the keynote, and I will miss the event dearly. However, if you are going or have the opportunity to go, you are going to have a great time. It's great fun and a great experience. More information at the FlightSimCon.com link in the show notes below. That's it for this week's show. As always, if I missed something, do leave me a comment in the comment section below. I'll take a look and see if it's worth including in next week's show. Until then, my name is Frugal. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all very soon.